Alright, we're back. Our EC2 instance is going live. So, now we're going to want to connect to it with SSH, and the first thing we have to do is go back to that security group we created. It has a really nice, lovable name. And we're going to come down here. I should have made the window for my screen bigger. But we're going to come down here to inbound. We're going to edit this. And we got to add a rule that's going to let us connect to it from the computer we're currently on through a SSH tunnel. So yeah, you go add rule, and then you select SSH. Get out of here. And then from the source, we're going to click that drop down and go with my IP. Here's my IP, send me some mail. We're going to save that. Let's go over here. Yeah, it looks like we're letting everything through on the outbound, so everything looks good. Now we're going to hop over to our terminal, I guess. And you're going to want to have remembered where that key pair was saved, because we're going to need that now. Give me a second here. Right, so there's still a few things we got to do. We're going to hop on over to where our key pair was saved, and then we're going to change the privileges. What did we call that? Right, key pair. Okay, so we're going to want to change mode, 400, key pair, then we should be good to go. Looks good. If you don't have SSH, you should be able to download it with a simple, something like that, I'm guessing. Can't actually remember. But, now we're going to have to pass in a few extra variables when we, SSH. So you're going to want to include this I flag with our key pair. And then the user account for the machine we're SSHing to should be defaulted to, I think, ECT-user. And then, oh, was my mouse not? Yeah, I'm sure it was. Right, so this is what we want to SSH to our machine, and the actual address, if we come back over here to our AWS dashboard, go instances here on the sidebar to the left, come over here to public DNS, and we're just going to double-click that to copy the whole thing. Come back here, paste that in. Oh, heavens, what have I done? Oh, I also typed SHH for the second time. That should be good. I do reckon. Yeah, looks good. Right, you're gonna get this message because we have not verified the authenticity of this machine. We're just gonna go yes, not worry about it right now. And there we are. Oh, sorry if my mouse was off center. We're on our machine now. So I guess we'll just start off with a sudo yum update. I'll never get used to typing yum. Is this okay? Yeah, that's alright. Wait a few 100 minutes for this. Right, okay, so now that's done, and we're going to want to move on to the bulk of this part 2, by the way, is what we're on. If we come back here, we're currently working on the LAMP, just did the SSH portion, and now we're going to get started with LAMP. So if we hop back to our terminal, Amazon's actually made it really, really simple for us to do this whole LAMP business. There's just a few things we need to install. ahead and run one of these bad boys. I think it's HTTPD. Yeah. Let me just check my notes. 24. What else do we got here? PHP 56. The names are all different from the apt-get repo, so it's just kind of hard to remember. Is that everything? One more, I think. Yep. PHP 56. MySQL ND. Alright. So this should give us everything we need. Run that. Complete. All right. And now you'll be able to see really how simple this LAMP process is on Amazon's machines. On all the other regular Linux instances, it's really not so clear-cut. But now we can just go ahead and sudo service httpd, which is their name for the Apache process. Sudo service httpd start. And there we go. So we have Apache running on our machine right now. And actually, if we include this line here, what this will do is it'll run Apache every time our machine starts up. So if it ever needs to restart for any reason, then we're not going to have to turn Apache back on. So that's pretty useful. Now we're going to take a break. Alright, so if we jump back to our AWS, what have I been calling it, dashboard? Yeah, there we go. Then we're going to want to make one more modification to our security group. If you remember, come down here, inbound tab, edit. We're going to add one more rule, and actually we're going to get rid of this, and we're just going to go ahead and allow all traffic from our current computer. This right here is the machine itself. This is our IP. So we're going to save that, and now we should just be able to hop on over to our server. If we grab the public IP from this instances section under this drop-down menu, and we just drop her over here. There we go. So our server is live, and running Apache, what have you. What we're going to want to do next, I suppose, is check to make sure that PHP is working. So, yeah, let's jump right into that. All the files that can be referenced from the server, from Apache specifically, are saved over in var, www, and then HTML. So we check what's here right now. Oh, actually, we got nothing. That doesn't feel right. Yeah, I suppose it is. Okay, let's add a file. And we're going to want to call it index.php. Permission denied, of course. We're going to have to start sudoing everything. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and nano it so we can jump right in and edit. So we're going to write a PHP file, and what we're going to do, really all we're going to do is call this function called PHP info. Jeez, I am so bad at remembering to move the mouse. Alright, so I'm going to save this. Control X in nano, and then press Y. And then if we come back here and we reload the page, we should be greeted by this, which is the product of that PHP function we wrote. So we know PHP is running. I suppose that's really all we have to test for right now.